Well, we all go to community college, which means that we have to commute to college, and one of the best ways to commute is a car, unless you're Ramon and take a bicycle to school. But for everybody else, car is the best means, so I imagine all of you might take a car here. But majority-wise speaking, most people drive automatic cars, but for people who don't know, I'm going to teach you how to drive a manual car. There are 5 steps to driving a manual car. First is clutch, second is shift, third is catch, fourth is drive, and the 5th is repeat, which brings us to the nice acronym of CSCDR, which is very easy to remember. First step is the clutch. As you can see here, this is the basic pedals. You got the gas pedal on the right and the brake pedal in the middle, which is standard for the automatic, so your right foot is still dedicated to this. But on the left here, you see that you have the clutch pedal, which is what makes a manual car different from other cars. And the clutch is used for 2 different things. First, it's used to start the car, as opposed to automatic, where I think you have to either push the brake pedal and turn the key, or you can just turn the key. The downfall of the clutch pedal is that you can't have automatic start on your car, so on cold days you have to do it manually and go in your car and start it. And the second function of the clutch is so you can shift gears, which brings us to the next step, which is shift. Here you have a standard 5-speed shifter knob, and it's a little better representation. So you push down the clutch, you start the car, and the important thing to note is that when you start, you're in neutral, which means that the car isn't moving. Unlike automatic, where you start it and you let go of the brake, your car is going to move forward. When you let go of the brake, you're in neutral, so you're basically going to roll whichever way the hill is turning. So keep your foot on the brake. So the car's turned on, you push down the clutch, and you're going to shift into first gear. Now, it's important to remember that while you're stopped and you're in gear, which is pretty much anything besides being in neutral, you have to hold the clutch down and keep it down, because if you let go of the clutch while you're in first gear and you're stopped, the engine's going to stop or stall out, which brings us to the next step, which is catch. As you can see, this guy is frustrated. This is the most frustrating part of learning how to drive a manual car. So while you're in first gear and your clutch is pushed down all the way, while you let go of the clutch, it's going to bring you to that stall out position where where the engine's going to shut off. Right before that shut off engine position is where you're going to want to catch with your gas pedal. So right before that position where the engine's going to stall out, you're going to catch it with the gas pedal, and hopefully when you get more acquainted with it, it's going to be a smooth transition, and that's going to bring you to the driving part. Now you're moving. Once you get that first step of catching the clutch and the gas on the first gear, you can pretty much do anything. And the next step is just repeat. When you're in first gear is pretty much just a jumping off point, just to start you off. You won't be able to go more than 5–10 miles an hour in it. So to repeat, you let go of the gas while you're driving, push the clutch down, go from first to second, and then you're going to want to do the catch step again. Except while you're driving, it's a lot easier. You don't even have to catch it, but for a smoother transition in a ride, you're going to want to try and do it where you bring back the clutch and then catch the gas at the right pedal. So 5 steps: clutch, shift, catch, drive, repeat, and a nice acronym. If you have a friend or family member with a manual car, I suggest you try it. It's good to know, and once you get the hang of it, it's pretty much like riding a bicycle. You never forget it, and it's good to know. Thank you.